Brothers and Apostles at Great Millstone, and I want to do a short class on greater works shall he do with faith. So let me bring that back again. This is verse 12. This is John chapter 14 and verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Look, man, it's saying that's saying that we shall do greater works than Yahweh did, man. It's saying greater works that the works that he did was great, but we shall do greater, man. And Yahweh, he was rebuking spirits, yo. He was healing. He was curing the sick and lunatic, man. He was walking on water, man. Yahweh did so many miracles in this Bible that you don't have as many fingers to count them, man. He did so many miracles, man. I want to get Matthew chapter 14, verse 25. This is Matthew chapter 14, verse 25. And in the fourth watch of the night, Yahweh went unto them walking on the sea. When the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, it is a spirit. And they cried out for fear. And look, man, they see Yahweh walking on water, man. He was walking on water. And like John 14 and 12 said, man, greater works shall we do, man. So if he's walking on water, imagine what we gonna be doing in that day, man. Imagine what we gonna be doing, man. The hopeful elect, imagine what they gonna be doing, man. They gonna be out here. They'll be running like the Flash on water, man. And if you ever watch Dragon Ball Z, man, if you didn't watch it, man, you gotta watch it, man. Cause that power Goku, the Saiyans have, man, is unreal. Like you won't even imagine things like that, yo. And we gonna have those kind of powers too. We gonna be like unto gods, man. It says, and the disciples saw him walking on the sea. They were troubled, saying, it is a spirit, and they cried out for fear. They thought Yahweh was a spirit, man. Cause they never seen no human walking on water. They never thought they would see a human walk on water, man. It says, but straightway Yahweh spake unto them, saying, be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. He said, look, man, it's me. I ain't no spirit, it's me. Don't be afraid. It is me, it is him, Yahweh. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, come. And when Peter was to come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahweh, man. Peter had the faith to walk on the water to go to the Most High, man. I mean Yahweh, it's a lot. He had the faith to walk on water to go Yahweh, walk to Yahweh, man. He was he had that faith because he believed that he could walk. He seen Yahweh did it. So he had faith that he could too. This is verse 30. He said, but when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. His faith wavered, man. His faith was, he was losing faith after he seen that wind, how hard that wind started hitting. He started losing faith, and he started to sink. Because look, man, you can't be in this truth without faith, man. You can't. It's pointless to be in this truth without faith, man. Because faith means to hope for things not seen. So you're hoping for things not seen. You know? And if you can't believe or have faith that we're gonna have those spiritual powers and you're gonna get your salvation, and you can't have faith about this truth that is actually real, then this is not for you, man. Because this truth is all about faith, and some counts called us faith-based Israelites. They call GMS faith-based Israelites, man. And that's a compliment. Because we are faith-based Israelites, man. We do base our faith off of this truth, man. We only have we have faith that all this is going to happen. But these sold out camps have no faith at all. That's why they sold out. Like IUIC, all of them, they sold out. So they have no faith. And they sold out because of their faith wavered, man. Their faith wavered, so they sold out. That is a sold out camp. It says, and immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? Saying, look, man, what happened? Your faith wavered, man. He picked him up. He's like, your faith, man. You gotta have faith. Your faith wavered. You had doubt. His doubt overpowered his faith. And he started to sink, man. I'm going to Matthew chapter 9 and verse 18. Yeah, man. We are faith-based Israelites, yeah. Because we have faith that the Most High will come back and He give us salvation, man. He bring our salvation. We have faith that we will get spiritual powers, yo. We have faith in this truth. You can't be in this truth if you don't have faith, man. Because this is what this truth is about. Having faith, believing in this truth. If you fear these troops coming, look, man, if you don't have faith, more of the story, if you don't have faith, when those troops come, you'll take the RFID trip, the mark of the beast. So you should pray. If you don't have faith right now, fast and pray for your faith, man. Because if you don't have that, you most likely take on to that RFID chip when those troops come in your house in the middle of the night, man. This is Matthew chapter 9 and verse 18. While he spake these things unto them, behold, there came a certain ruler and worshipped him, saying, My daughter is even now dead, but come and lay thy hand upon her, and she shall live. This ruler came upon him, and he's like, look, man, my daughter on her deathbed right now. Can you lay your hand upon her so you can heal her? He was asking the Most High. Not the Most High, Yahushua. He was asking Yahushua, and because he believed in what Yahushua was doing. He believed that Yahushua could help him. This is verse 19. And Yahushua arose and followed him, and so did his disciples. And behold, a woman with a deceased with an issue of blood 12 years, came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. So this woman came behind him. I had an issue of blood for 12 years. Came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. And for she said within herself, if I may touch his garment, I shall be whole. She said to herself, I just touch it. I will be healed, man. If I just touch his garment, I will be healed. And he didn't have to turn around, put his hand on her and heal her like that. She just touched his garment and she had the faith. Let's not forget, she had faith that it will happen, that she will be whole, healed. And she touched his garment. It says, but Yahushua turned him about, and when he saw her, he said, Daughter, be good of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole. Thy faith hath made thee whole. Thy faith hath made thee whole. Her faith, she has faith that she will be healed. She has faith that if she touches his garment, she will be healed. And that she will be her issue of blood will be healed, man. She will be whole again. And the woman was made whole from that hour. She's made whole like that, man. She was made whole. She was healed. All that 12 years of all that issue of blood for 12 years was healed like that, just from touching his garment, man. And me and the brothers, we always tell her, be like, what if a woman just come to our, woman or man just come to our account, and he's like sickly, ill, right? He's just like, I believe in what y'all doing. I believe in what y'all doing. I have faith in what y'all doing. And like I'm struggling with this illness. Can you please heal me? And one of our brothers, and just one of the brothers step up and put our hand on him. Like, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua. And then he just be healed, man. That's beautiful, man. And there's a whole crowd around her just watching. They be like, yo, he just healed him. Then they gonna start believing what we saying. Cause they be like, he just healed him. And he just called upon he just called upon the Most High and he healed him. Come on, man. This is verse 23. Let's jump down to Matthew chapter 8 and verse 14. It says, and when Yahushua was come into Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laid and sick of a fever. And he touched her hand, and the fever left her. And she arose and ministered unto them. Bruh, if you don't get this now, man, he just healed the woman, man. In a quick second, he just touched her hand, she was healed, man. And back to John 14 and 12. He shall do greater works, man. The hopeful elect, that's hopeful elect, will do greater works, man. We will be carrying people around the streets at camp. That's the kind of power that's coming, man. And then everybody's gonna be looking at us like, the ones that are just mocking the truth and all that, they're gonna be looking at us like, yo, he just healed him. He just healed him or whoever. And they will be looking stupid, man. Cause they just mock the prophets of the Most High. That's when they realize they just mock the prophets of the Most High. And they gonna be spooked. They will be scared. I wanna and it says When the even was come, they brought unto him many that was possessed with devils, and he cast out the spirits with his word, and healed all that were sick. They started bringing people that was sick and with devils, man, with demons in them, legions of demons, and he started casting out those demons, and he was healing them, man. He started healing all of them, man. And he was casting out those demons, man. But greater works shall we do, man. With faith. Don't forget, with faith, man. I want to go down to Matthew 17 and verse 14. And it says, this is Matthew chapter 17 and verse 14. And when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him, and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic, and sore vexed. Lunatic meaning he was plagued with demons, yo. And he was sick. He was plagued with a legion of demons, man. And it says, for oft times he fell into the fire and off into the water. Saying he would try to kill himself or commit suicide. Some of the times he would try to commit suicide. Because those demons were so heavy on him. Yeah, those demons were so heavy on him and tried to make him commit suicide. Demons really can do that, dude. Those are left-hand angels, man. And the Most High can put those demons on you on purpose. He can put those demons on you to do that. Especially to you ones that don't listen to this truth. The ones that fall out of this truth. He can put demons on you and make you lunatic, man. Legions of demons, man. Sick. It says, and I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. He brought him to the Yahweh's disciples, and they couldn't cure him. And because they had such little faith, their faith was wavering, so they couldn't cure him. And it says, verse 17, then Yahweh answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. Saying, look now, how many times do I gotta show you? How many times I gotta show you how to rebuke demons, man? He's talking to his disciples like, how many times I gotta show you this, man? And they followed the Most High almost everywhere, man. And they still didn't know they still didn't have faith. Their faith was still wavering, man. They seen all the works Yahweh Shai did, and their faith was still wavering. And it said, and Yahweh Shai rebuked the devil, and departed out of him. And the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples to Yahweh Shai apart, and said, why could not we cast him out? So Yahweh Shai didn't rebuke the devil out the son like that. He did it. He showed it to him once again. He's like, here, and he rebuked the devil out of him. Then the disciples came to him. He's like, why we couldn't do that, huh? Why we couldn't rebuke the devil, the demons out of him? Why couldn't we rebuke him? And he said, this is verse 20. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. He said, you can have a faith as a grain of a mustard seed, man, which is very, very one of the smallest mustard seeds, man. You can have that much faith and you can move a mountain, man. You can move it. You can move a mountain with that much faith. But when that doubt comes, you can't do it, man. But with faith, you can move mountains, man. I just showed you how strong the Most High is, and how strong how High is, man. It shows you that if you have faith, you'll be able to do all these things. You can move mountains. You can fly. You can shoot blast out your hands, laser beams out your eyes. You can do all this. But if you have doubt, if you don't have faith in it, you can't do it, man. Like I said in John 14:12, we'll keep saying this. Greater works shall he do. Greater works shall he do. You shall be able to move mountains, man. I want to say shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Shalom.